though, as a free thrower. Much improved over a year ago. They'll get off to a good start, suffice it to say. Fronting the post, James Johnson. Kevin Love off one leg, hit it. Nice move.
Yes, and that's a good, crazy fourth quarter. It was hard to figure out who was what.
J.R. Smith with a gift steal from Johnson. Kevin Love on a post-up offensive foul as he wiped out Dragic. He knows where his bread's buttered down there.
Yeah, he got a little anxious that time. Moved both feet.
Kevin Love cut off by James Johnson, so he backs out and hits it.
Hey, Love, getting away. I'm not just going to keep letting you come into the basket like this.
So 2 throwdowns for the Heat. Cavaliers by 1. Williams drew a crowd. Love lost Johnson. Sights it a little bit off the mark. Had a good look at it, though. Dragic on the roller. Here comes J.R. Push in the face. Richardson, a good defender on him. Love again, one-on-one against James Johnson. Cut off. See if he goes to a jump hook here. Taking his time. No, the fadeaway. Too strong. Richardson with the give and go. Derek Williams moving his feet. Great defense. Excellent defense by D. Will, too.
Yes.
Stride for stride. He's got a good pace early on here. Jitterbuggy. Had a shot, didn't look at the rim. Love to the rim, and he was fouled. Good decision by the Phillips career.
See, and these are opportunities the Cavs have to capitalize on because this team is starting to miss on a consistent basis because of the defense. Got to take advantage of it.
Kevin Love, good catch.
He rushed
it in traffic.
He rushed that one.
Magruder, changing pace, got to the rim on a flip. Rebound to the Cavaliers. Whiteside back out there, couldn't get it. Kevin Love won against Carl White. And White was draped all over him.
See, driving lane and made him lap. They flattened him out, and he had to make a pass.
Kevin Love, run off the spot, trying to get to the rim. Tough angle shot, no. 36. Near the halfway mark of the second quarter. Kevin Love given the right hand, and Whiteside picks up the foul. Magruder in a 9-point game. Stolen by Kevin Love. Here comes J.R. Smith. See what he does. 3-on-2 here. Try the trailer. At some point, Miami's going to get the word that Indiana is about to win and the pressure will mount.
Yes, you're right.
Was blocked by Whiteside way out there.
And
Piston kind of guided that one too.
yes, he's really shooting flat. He's not using his legs at all.
He's waiting for that basketball my way out.
Yeah, no, but
He'll be a grandfather by the time it comes into fruition. Here comes Kevin Love. Back it down. Over Johnson. Oh, tough break. Had a good look at it for Dragic. Little twist shot way off the mark. Jefferson looking at 2 white shirts. Harden gives it up. Golden. Waiting for a screen or a cutter.
looking for Love.
Kevin Love flares out. Off the mark. Up the ladder to get it, Tyler Johnson.
He's got to conserve his energy now. Boy, they're about to kill Korver out there.
Korver inside to Jefferson. Kevin Love on the spot. Goes inside. Makes him pay. Went right down Euclid. Kevin stopped it.
Well, no, somebody has to step up and compete with him.
91-89. Crowd becoming a factor now. Deron Williams. Korver came to the ball. Ellington in his shirt. Over the top, Kevin Love, a catch. Down deep. Puts it up and in with a soft touch.
There was good inside play.
Kansas had 15 assists tonight. Seems like they've got more.
It does.
But they don't. Miami's got 20. The ball's been moving, that's for sure. Like there, Kevin Love. Make it 16 assists on the jump hook. I mean, Ray Allen had a drill where he would lay on the foul line, get up into a sprinting motion, into a shot, and he would practice those kind of shots. Kevin Love for 3. Rims it out to Tyler Johnson. 4 to shoot. James Johnson called for it. Missed it. It's kind of a funny release he's got from out there. Foul on the right side. Now Kevin Love against Stolemar Richardson. Twice he's done that. Williams with great hustle, getting it back.
Oh, wow.
Didn't hang his head. 5-on-4, Cavaliers.
That was the key. Did not hang his head. He stayed involved in the play.
Kevin Love missed it. Stays with it for 2. But that 5-on...
Hang his head. He stayed involved in the play.
Kevin Love missed it. Stays with it for 2. But that 5-on... He's got 20 points.
They've done a good job of slowing down the dribble penetration. Got to keep it going.
Love reeled it in, looking for a whistle. Got it! Kevin Love! Look! Time to shoot. Going back to last year's playoffs. Kevin Love came to the ball. Off one leg. Nope, got some iron, that's it.
In close, really quick hitters. It's going to make all the difference in the world.
15-10. Kevin Love, first shot of the day. Bud's unit struggling a bit here at the start. Cavaliers take 33 three-pointers a game. Kevin Love barrels in on the mismatch against Dennis. Left it short. Tap no good.
They could have just grabbed that.
Kevin Love barrels in on the mismatch against Dennis. Left it short. Tap no good.
They could have just grabbed that and put.
Cleveland living a charmed life. They've gone practically halfway through this opening period without a foul being called against them. Love for three.
And Cleveland has gone. Channing Frye, good job on the glass. He had 6 rebounds in this first quarter.
Lob to LeBron, broken up by Ilyasova. Sent from 3.
Well, Mr. Korver, you cannot give open looks. You just can't do it with him.
Richard Jefferson feeding into Kevin Love. A post up, tipped in by LeBron. Mon Shumperts has come in for Cleveland. Kyrie back to Kevin Love. Bump and grind there with Ersan. He lays it. Hawks have shot the ball well, but having a hard time knifing into the Cleveland advantage. Kevin Love held by LeBron saves it. Smith off balance. Love the rebound. And another whistle against the problem. After the All-Star break, splits the pair here, but ends up with the basketball, so the Cavs get another crack at it. And Love will hook it up and off. It's out.
Especially with Frye out, the 7-footer, 6'11" guy, because they have no one there blocking shots, so you're going to get some good shots.
Vacant fire for Kevin. Ersan the rebound.
His leadership overall, everything is running through LeBron. Everything good that's happening, the attitude that's being displayed is a manifest.
Rebound to Millsap. Kyrie pokes it away. Millsap goes down. Love picks it up and lays it in. Just the aggressive. Here's another block by Frye. Leads out the break to LeBron. Love to the corner. Gets it back. And misses. Cavaliers, J.R. Smith putting it up. Air ball. Shot clock violation. Before Tristan missed, Tim rims out a 3. Love the rebound.
I love
Tristan Thompson had played in 447 consecutive games.
You're talking about Love, another rebound, but he does a great job at tracking down the ball. He doesn't wait till that rebound to come get it. He goes and gets it.
Can't guide this one in. Tell you, he is their best defensive rebounder.
Oh, it's by far. And again,
88-67. Illegal screen on Kevin Love from J.R. Smith. Nothing there. Backdoor cutting LeBron. Floater is no good. Rebound Kevin Love. That's blocked. Loose ball. Picked up by the Hawks. Paul Millsap. 2 seconds remaining. Lob into Kevin Love. He drives. That's going to be an offensive foul on Kevin. Cavs have the ball. 14 on the shot clock.
these are 2 of the most.
Whoa, look out! A steal! Close out the regular season. Get tuned up for the playoffs in a big fashion. They had a signature win in Boston on Wednesday night. Then the Hawks beat the Celtics last night in Atlanta. Cleveland overall has won 51 games and lost 27. And Kevin Love missing the turnaround. Rebounded by Ilyasova.
Secondly, you got to defend the 3. You got to run the Cavaliers off the three. If you don't do that, you're going to hurt yourself.
Love will fire. Torian out jumps Kyrie for the rebound. Bounce ahead to Calderon. Down the lane to Torian. He can't connect and Love the rebound. Long outlet to LeBron. Kyrie to the trailing Fry. Outside J.R. Smith. A good Cleveland ball movement. Love missing. Rebound to Calderon.
When you look at the shots, these guys played with a lot of motion against Boston and really got them in a tough situation there.
Kevin Love. Cavs still coming up empty.
When the Hawks have had some chances here to cut into the Hawks lead, it's come up short.
Another backdoor bounce. This one gets through and Kevin Love the lane. Prince for three. LeBron. Still facilitating. Into the post. Love. He's got Malcolm splits the D, puts up the runner. It's going to fall off, tipped by Muskie into the hands of Irving.
Oh, what a bad
LeBron
break there.
starts the running. Out to the corner, to Kevin Love for three, and the Cavaliers.
A little, and Coach Bud has let the ref know that there was some contact there.
I'll tell you, the one thing you are seeing with this amalgamation of Hawks players today, they are running the offense expertly. Blocked by Kelly. Tip pass, but control. Humphries from 15. That's blocked. Cavs running with LeBron. Bounce to J.R. Smith.
Oh, J.R. Smith passed up a wide open layup.
Rather shoot a three.
Yeah, I guess so.
Cutting Love.
Kevin Love right now has 12 rebounds in the game.
62-58. Love drills the three-pointer. For the veteran point guard, 67-61. On the back, Kevin Love. Calderon. Opposite elbow, Muskie to the wing. DeAndre Bembry, rebounded by Love. Up down to LeBron. Hawks want to try to surround him best they can, get the ball out of his hands. Kevin, air balls, that three.
Not a good shot there by Kevin.
For Mike Dunleavy.
Where the 3 free throws that the Cavs didn't get by LeBron James free throws, and Mike Dunleavy comes down and makes them pay.
Kevin Love, the three, short. Muskie the rebound. Delaney. Post up for Kevin. Love banging with Muscala. And the rebound to Torian Prince. Rebound.
Well, if you're Tim Hardaway, you want to drive on Kyle Korver. You won't bail him out.
Back to Kevin. Love fires. Misses. High up to get it as Ilyasova. Kyrie. Calderon's got 7. And it's 96-89 Atlanta by 7. LeBron fakes the three. Gets it back from Korver. And we've got an illegal screen on Kevin Love.
Man.
99-89. Hawks by 10 on a 14-2 run. LeBron holds it in mid-floor. Waits for the screen from Kevin Love. Wants to drive and does. Squeezes off the play. He missed it. The shot missed.
Heart and determination.
The Hawks have come out here and competed. LeBron whips it to J.R. Smith. Corner three for Kevin Love. That's good. They start away. Matches the LeBron basket. And the cold reality that the Cavaliers are going to get beat is starting to sink in. They're headed to the exits at the cue. Broken up. Stolen by DeAndre Bembry. He gives.
Well, when you think about Bradley, last year, first team, all defense.
Patrick Beverly, another one. Tony Allen, some of the others, but he is right up there at the top. Kevin Love, shot misses, and Bradley the rebound.
What you like early on, Boston force him to dribble the basketball.
Horford can't connect.
And that's his favorite spot right there. We know that he's become an excellent three-point shooter. but you have to pick him up as a trail guy.
Kyrie Irving gets inside. Back out Kevin Love. Love lines it up. Off the market. Fry chips it back out.
8 threes a game.
James to Fry. Corner three. Kevin Love misses from point-blank range.
Just remember now, he's attempted 609 foul shots up until this time. That is a staggering number.
Love. Tough fall-away shot. It's good.
By Horford. Horford looking for Jameer Johnson. But he's got to move better without the ball and have his arms up looking for the pass.
Love had 28 points last night in that victory against Orlando. Back healthy after missing a bunch of games with a knee surgery. And banks that one home.
Or then also for the ball to go out of bounds.
Thomas again. Not that time. Love with his 7th rebound already. One of the strengths of the Celtics is their depth. Smart a part of that. Superb defender as well. Irving. Irving gets past, flips it back up to Kevin Love. Bradley stays right with him. Contests the shot. Off the ball. That's just great defense.
Outstanding. Outstanding. Because
Down of the first quarter for Kevin Love.
when people are playing aggressive defense and they're in your shirt and they're coming up and they're closing you down, you've got to understand the inside game has got to happen or you're going to be taking very difficult, low percentage, deep shots.
Love falling away. Shot won't go. Horford played him well. Brown the rebound.
They score an average of 70 points every single night. And that's not bad to start with. You know that it's in cement.
Love. That one falls off the mark. Years or over 5 years since the guy hasn't played.
Yeah, and a major part of what they do. But tonight, look at this.
Backdoor. Gorgeous pass from James.
See, on a handoff, and I go right down the middle of the floor. By going down the middle of the floor, you took 2 defenders with you, open up the top of the circle. That's Horford's best area and where he shoots high percentage threes.
Love against Crowder. Love inside, draws the foul. And you love how aggressive Love
in between them to get that rebound.
Well, the largest lead of the game, short-lived, as Amir Johnson throws it down, but Cleveland still with a 16-point advantage. Kevin Love drives, shot's good.
I see that.
Compete to win the next possession. Compete to win the next possession. By the end of this quarter, see if you can get it manageable.
He has had the results.
He has done such a good job here in Boston. Just a tremendous job. Smart misses. Each year the team has gotten better. 50 wins this season right now, but they're head-handed to him here tonight. Love misses. Deflected out. Last touch by Irving. All the shooting categories.
That's right.
Including points per game. Started slowly tonight, but has picked it up. He's got 18 points. Finds Kevin Love. Final minute, third quarter.
Because Dad hasn't had an opportunity to get up and cheer here.
James pulls back. 28 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists for James. Love spins on Brown. Shot blocked. Been a tough game, obviously, for the Celtics and Brown, but
Rookie, very bright, catches on quick. They like how he is blended, and especially how well he played when Bradley was out.
Especially Isaiah Thomas has done for the night, 26 points. Meanwhile, for the Celtics, they play at Atlanta, at Charlotte, against Brooklyn at home. As Love hits that. And again,
Aaron Gordon puts it on the floor. Reverse shot, no good. Rebounded by Love again. J.R. Smith drops it back to James. Kevin Love, a 3. Ready to inbound the ball. Just a minute and change have been played here at the Q. Here's that matchup that you talked about. Love missed the shot, rebounded by Vucevic. Just 10-20 to play in the first quarter.
Nice job by Evan keeping his dribble, getting in the lane. Get that soft touch to go through.
Another 3 to him. Terrence Ross with his first points of the game. J.R. Smith in a good shooting game against Indiana Sunday night. Love double teamed, turns it over, picked off by Irving inside to Love. He missed again. Another gimme.
And get pretty much whatever they want.
Thompson gathers in the pass. Love. Kevin Love. 50% from the floor. Aaron has taken off the tape that was helping that left shoulder.
Well, he better play well.
Yeah, Kinesio tape.
As well as he was playing, you'd never got that tape off me. Kevin Love missed another outstanding play.
James for three, no good. Tipped in by Love. Run for the Magic before an Achilles injury. He was very good. Since coming back from that injury, now 17 games. Has not had a big game yet. This might be the night for CJ. Love, the fall-away jumper is good. Kevin
All caught up on Biz coming by and lost it.
Love threw Watson out of the way. Iman Shumpert backs it up. They go to Love again. Couple of fakes and a foul on Beyond. Then you've got a handful of teams like the Magic who are not going to be in the playoffs but are trying to win and trying to build a winning culture, a winning attitude on their team. Dallas would be in that category. Absolutely. Rick Carlisle not going to rest anybody or encourage less than a great effort. Frank Fritz, JT, I heard that Yankees.
I got you.
Oh, boy, they were there both times.
Yeah, Terrence doing a good job. He was ahead and made the right move. Put in EP's hand, let him throw the lobs.
Kevin Love.
But switching everything on the perimeter. Not getting a hand up, though.
Kevin
Lynch loaded with shooters. They usually do a pretty good job.
That's been big for the Magic to hang with Cleveland tonight. That bench play. Love trying to take advantage of the matchup against Ross. Looking for contact. There's no call.
I think one of them will be matched up with Kevin Love here.
It's the first time since the trade with Ibaka and Ross.
Yep.
These two have been on the floor together. Love steps out to the three-point line, but missed the shot. Rebound tape.
Well, the Magic shooting it. They're 5 of 7. They're just not getting the three-pointers. Evan Fournier has one.
Smith missed 36 games with a broken right thumb. He appears to be fully healed tonight. Love is short on the... Oh, trickles in over the lip of the...
Certainly there, though.
Second foul on Gordon. Cleveland's on an 8-0 run. LeBron James hasn't scored during the stretch. There's a miss from beyond the arc and the rebound in the third. Gordon open for three. Rebound, Smith, here he comes. Kevin Love. Cavaliers are already a 30-point quarter with 4.5 minutes to play in the third. Love again for Cavaliers. Watson and Azonia on the floor now. They played well in the first half. Watson defending Irving. Great find. Love for three.
This thing keeps going this way. We may not see LeBron James again.
They play in Boston tomorrow night. If they intend to play him, they may rest him. Kevin Love for three. Radovich. Very quiet night. Only 8 attempts, 6.8 rebounds for Nikola. Irving. Love couldn't control it and missed the shot.
Fires to J.R. Smith, who has not played against the Pacers this year. Smith was out with a right thumb fracture. Missed 36 games, and Love with the offensive rebound and
points of late, and they really start paying attention to their defense.
Yeah, since the All-Star break, giving up 109. That's 21st in the league, and their defensive rating is even worse. They are bottom 3 as Love hits the long jumper. Friday night in Toronto, led early 9-2, had an 8-point lead, and that's a rebound pulled down by Irving. Fires it out to Love, and his three-point shot is off, and Paul George, who's averaged nearly 8 rebounds.
Cleveland, because I don't think there is discipline defensively, and with Tristan Thompson, you just don't have a shot blocker like you used to have.
They tried to integrate Andrew Bogut, and that lasted about a minute before he was lost for the year, as Love ducks inside, no good, and it's going to be a...
He got it in a place where he could really be effective.
Pacers cut the lead to 2. George has 9. About the halfway mark of this second quarter. Love from long range. So these teams trading three-point baskets and free throws. Teague made 3, Irving made 3, and now Love off the pick and pop is too strong. That's knocked out by Thompson.
Yeah, that's basically ball.
Points per game, and the Pacers within 1 at 66-65. Love, a 3 from the corner. 2-point Cleveland lead, nearing the halfway point of the third quarter. We're at Quicken Loans Arena on this Sunday night. Now it's Young guarding James. George against Love. Knocked away.
Really
Loose
good
ball.
job by Paul.
6 minutes to go, third quarter. Irving. Stop and go on the baseline underneath the hoop. Love for 3. And the Pacers don't get the rebound. It was saved by...
Turner might be ready to get that. Because you run that screen and roll, they're going to help out on Paul George.
C.J. Miles is 4 of 7 tonight from three-point range. They lob it into Love, and he walked. 3 minutes to play. George splits the defense. James the steal. And now Love.
Good job by the Pacers again, getting back. Really good job, because you kept a layup from happening.
Love, his 3 is off. Teague has the rebound.
Good help by Monte.
Shumpert, J.R. Smith, James Irving, and that's taken by George.
I was going to say that screen.
Love.
Well, he's going to do the same thing to Paul. He's got it.
Tipped
Paul
away.
got his hands on it again.
38.9 for LeBron James. Love back to James.
Well, a good job getting big quick. So they'll go back because you now have C.J. Miles on it.
In the post.
Yeah, it's a tough one. He wants to go to his right.
Step back 3 by James. And it's put up and in by Love.
For Paul. This has not been all Paul. If you notice, he hadn't dribbled a lot to get some of these shots.
38 for George. It's a 1-point Cavaliers lead. Pacers trying to knock off the Cavaliers.
They got the matchup again. The Pacers don't walk. Good help by Miles Turner. But it's a tough one.
Game 43 for Paul George. Who's going to blink?
That's exactly what it's about. Who's going to blink?
128-127 Cavaliers.
Watch Kyrie Irving.
And now Love. Another.
Came over in the Nerlens-Noel deal. They're glad to have him. Rick Carlisle didn't want to give him up, but wanted Noel. Love from 20 feet, which
bodies on these guys. They're very athletic, and these guys in this league, they will make you pay if you don't put bodies on them.
Carrying. Love in a pick and pop. Off the mark. Rebound into the lap of LeBron James. Love in a cut. Carrying. Love in a pick and pop. Off the mark. Rebound into the lap of LeBron James. Love in a cut. Nice move. Jump hook. Kevin Love.
Different in that first half that I think they just ran out of gas.
Kevin Love steps away. No. Rebound to the leaping Gerald Henderson this season, though. There's a nice story for him. LeBron James lost the ball. Off the collision. Saved in the hands of Kevin Love. Kevin jumps. Mr. Mid-Ranger. Up the back. Touch and no. Controlled by the Sixers.
And he's pretty athletic.
And they really like his upside. Again, just 21 years of age. says, I bring a little bit of everything to my ball club. Very confident player. Over the top, Kevin Love inside. Did they give him a continuation or not?
Get a little streak going here at home and go into Boston. That would be a nice way to go into Boston on a 3-game win streak.
Indiana here, and then Orlando. Racers have struggled of late, trying to hang on to a playoff spot. Kevin Love was looking for a whistle, didn't get it.
You know, and he's very dangerous because he got the outside game. He has that in-between.
Saric and then missed 3 after Kyrie scored back-to-back buckets.
It's amazing how things happen, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a great world, man. I mean,
Kevin Love on the fadeaway.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Tristan Thompson with that rebound. Another chance for the guys in orange.
And didn't mind tussling. Didn't mind tussling.
Yeah, didn't mind tussling.
Yeah, that's right.
Did not mind it.
Holes with that jumper. Here comes Kevin Love going right at Saric. Draws that foul. Clever move that time.
Same move. You know what I mean? Went straight for the. He jumped from where that foul line was and dunked the ball.
Oh my goodness! We got that sidewinder spin on the ball, but it goes in.
McConnell stole it. Gets it against McConnell. Rises. Short that time. Thompson kept it alive. Another chance for the guys in orange. Kevin Love steps into a 3. Love is in the air here in the third. Kevin Love off a Pickett on screen, and he missed it. Petrovic right there. A little more than 3 minutes in. On weak side, Kevin Love set his feet. Short though. J.R. Smith kept it alive. On weak side, Kevin Love set his feet. Short though. J.R. Smith kept it alive. Love on the misfire. Chased down by Tristan Thompson. Offensive board number 7. Inside. Into the hands of Saric. Backs up for 3. Rims it out. Good box out by LeBron James. Kevin Love room running against Saric. No.
Against these next opponents here at home.
I know it's a banged-up Philadelphia club, but could this be an impetus to get back to playing the kind of basketball they know they have to play?
Oh, yeah. I mean, winning helps everything, Fred. Winning helps it all. I mean, and then
your point guard's going to score. Rondo misses the layup, and Jimmy cleans it up. That's what Chicago does. A great offensive rebounding team, Mark.
And LeBron James, the first to say as Love takes that pass from 2. Cavaliers in a stretch playing 6 of 7 on the road, followed by a 3-game homestand. Love not able to hit.
Smith unable to catch up.
Foul committed by Lopez. J.R. Smith able to get going with his shot since making his return from a series of injuries. As Love going down low and draws the foul. Coming from Oklahoma City, along with Anthony Morrow and Cameron Payne, who's just back from a stint in the D-League. So off the turnover, Shumpert sets up against Valentine. Love met by the double. Nice pass.
Why not?
Yeah. 34-27 now as Portis was able to knock down the 3-pointer.
Bobby with a much better job defensively there, out on Pride.
Love off the double. Here's Shumpert. That was deflected. Mirotic got a piece of it. Kept alive. Love. Mirotic got a piece of it. Kept alive. Love had a couple of opportunities. Continued to scramble. Oh, Rondo wide open. Missed the layup.
Rondo goes to the glass, and that one just slipped away from him. And the Bulls struggling to find some offense here, Mark, even in the early parts of these possessions.
Here's Love going at Mirotic. Thought it was. Here's Love going at Mirotic. Thought it was fouled. Love gets it back. Mirotic, the high point man for Chicago, with 17, which includes 3 from downtown.
Well, other than Butler and Mirotic, only 2 points from the starters, and that was Lopez with a deuce. So hopefully Chicago can find some offensive rhythm in the first few minutes, and Jimmy Butler can recover.
Nice move by Love, able to go to pitch. Although Kevin Love was closing on him, somehow was able to get it off from three-point territory. He now has 20 points. That's his fourth 3 of the night. Mismatch here against Butler. Love makes the turn, got the step, but it's an offensive foul. Advice for young official Murat Kogut. And he was just kidding, it should be pointed out. Murat happens to be in excellent shape, as you noticed earlier. Love is off.
Has surpassed him as well as one of the best small.
Age.
Yeah, age. Believe me, talk to me about age. I understand age.
Exactly. Mentally, he thinks he can still get there, but physically, sometimes you just can't get
that first quarter when you're lined up mano a mano on Kawhi.
Because last time they matched up, you got to remember, LeBron got an early foul when they put LeBron on Kawhi in the first matchup early in the season. So for him to pick up a foul early in the game, a lot of times from an offensive player, it takes away your aggressiveness just because you don't want to get a charge on the offensive end. But great pass by LeBron.
Yeah, good job there. Starts with Kimberly.
How about to make tough shots? I mean, that's a tough drive, hard drive right, step back, jump shot, and nothing but bottom. His offensive game's improved so much. It's unbelievable.
Especially when you're not drafted as being a scorer. Yeah, he came into this league, he came in as a defender. He wasn't drafted to convert there, but good offensive execution here early on by the Spurs. LeBron probably got away with a walk. Takes it back out. There have been a ton of threes. Paul off the bench, it gives him the opportunity to be the man.
Strong drive by Jefferson, can't convert, but Kevin Love using the new control.
Hold on. Let me put that card in my pocket. It's called Control.
We don't have anything to degrade.
Yeah, I am going gray, so I'm going to start using this. I'm keeping that card with me.
My hair is jet black. I don't believe in all of that.
Teach the game in a fun and effective way. Learn from NBA and WNBA players and coaches. Explore today at juniornba.com. 14-point lead as the Spurs are on a 6-0 run here midway through this second.
With a bigger guy like Kawhi Leonard, you'll be able to finish over a smaller guy like Kyrie Irving.
Now here's the matchup we want to see.
LeBron got to do a better job of holding that ball.
Got that cross-court again, unable to get that one to fall. Was the hardest working, presented by Old Spice here as we get into the start of this third quarter. And important for the Cavs to get off to a good start.
Out there, he's a guy that you can go to. You can put the ball in his hand, he can force a double team, and he's a great passer. So anytime you give him the ball, you're comfortable with that as a coach because you know he's going to make the right play every time he catches the ball.
Love on him.
It seems like Cleveland has picked it up some. Yeah. They're really getting into the passing lanes. Great steal by Love, but a little turnover. Green got the ball back.
And the question is, and don't get rewarded with anything on the offensive end. That can also be demoralizing.
Your energy just doesn't stay that high. You start losing it.
Again, good job defensively. And I remember welcome back, and right now Spurs doing whatever they want as the Cavs come out and they're unable to convert on that.
I mean, especially when you take the ball out of Kyrie Irving's hands. When the ball starts moving around, it seems like the ball always gets stuck in someone's hand that doesn't want to go one-on-one or doesn't want to make a play at the basket.
LeBron got quite a few points to go now.
Kevin Love against Porter has the size advantage and the strength advantage. See if they repost him. They sure do. Kevin going to work. Draws the foul. He's been so good. He averages 23 points a game at career best. Love against Marquise Morris. Good defender. Kevin Love airs it out for 3-0. Times in his career you invited him to take the jumpers through hard work. Not the case. Kevin Love one-on-one against Morris, a bigger body. Great defense by Morris, but a hustle rebound Tristan Thompson. Kevin Love, just like they drew it up for 3. Kevin Love one-on-one against Morris, a bigger body. Great defense by Morris, but a hustle rebound Tristan Thompson. Kevin Love, just like they drew it up for 3. certainly worked on that and obviously is effective when he can get into those zones. Now they got 2 point guards on the floor. Brandon Jennings, who was let loose by New York on the floor. Kevin Love sends it and hits the line driver. Hard drive to the hole. John Wall scooping and scoring. Man. Wall's got 20 and a half. Thompson rolls inside. Kevin Love on a steal. Inside on a reach-in foul. He had John Wall on him, and then had an advantage on the scoreboard of 9.
Well, after the way they start, this is a victory to be only 9 down at this point.
Kevin Love, jab step. Nope. Rebound to the red shirt. Here comes John. Oh, even Smith has gotten to the act with 10. Well, a dominant performance for shooting.
They did a good job.
Getting a blame by Donovich, who's not playing tonight.
They did a good job of getting shooters out there around their guard.
Skip feed, Kevin Love wide open. They forgot about it.
Well, things right now, the Cavaliers are running uphill.
Kevin Love squares up in rhythm for 3. Thompson could not outdo. Carrier steps back. No sir. Well defended. Kevin Love saved it with the help from Thompson. Another chance for the guys from Cleveland. Kevin Love and a catch. Backs out, knock away by Markieff Morris. This was a void being on the same side of the bracket as the Cavaliers in the East. And a potential second round meeting. Out of the timeout, J.R. Bubble. Otherwise, he might have had a layup. Shot clock at 10. Kyrie in the cut. On Kevin Love. Squares up. The bottom for 3. Big time bucket by K-Love.
He really got his team off to a great start in that first quarter.
In his first 8 shots, if he joined us late, Kyle Korver returns to action. Love got hung up with Jason Smith on the screen set. Oubre poked it free. Kevin stayed with it and hooked it home. Making him pay. Setting up for a heck of a fourth. Kyrie sends it for 3 off the mark. Kevin Love somehow dug it out. Tried to get it to Irving on the cut. Here comes Jim. Kevin Love flared out. Kyrie overplayed his right shoulder by Oubre. Inside, Kevin Love rolling. Blocked by Otto Porter. Great defensive play.
Let them just manhandle them like they've been doing lately.
Ken Maurer, Arcucci, along with Mark Hyatt and James Williams. And quickly, Kevin Love goes to work and there in that restricted area.
Right, because he's an in-the-paint player. He's one of the smallest players at his position in the league, but one of the most productive because of his activity and using his size to his advantage, even though he's not a tall guy.
Now he's dealing with Kevin Love. K-Love got the angle, puts it up. Smart.
Play the game of basketball, even though he's about 5'10", maybe at the most.
That's what Michael says. But I was happy for him making the All-Star game because that meant the 6 point guards for the East, but deservedly so. Kevin Love squares up. Thompson battling, couldn't control the rebound. 7 point lead again.
It's a game of runs.
Kevin Love. Invited to take the shot. He says, thank you very much. I'm going to try it.
But you'll be relaxed doing it.
Won't be as angry. 49-42. Kevin Love flares out and hits it. Beautifully run play that time.
It prepares you for the playoffs.
Great point.
Because it makes you hardened towards hostile crowds.
Yep. Test the patience of the broadcast team, too. We still love each other. That's good. Kevin Love, one-legged. Nestled it in. Undaunted, Kemba Walker comes right back. 10 point gap. Kevin Love goes right at Walker. Down in the office for 2 easy ones.
There.
59-55. Cavs did hold those guys to 41% shooting in the first half, but the difference, 9 more field goals attempted by Charlotte. Forced the switch. Batum not nearly muscular enough to deal with Kevin Love. See if he can take advantage. Batum with that great length, though. And Kevin Love faced him up and scored.
Yep.
Bag scenario. Stolen by Kyrie Irving. One of the easiest steals of his career. Jarrett says, let's run that play. Reset the screen, force the switch against Kid Gilchrist. Knows he's got 3 fouls and goes right to the rack. Boy, he is wearing a free throw. 63-57. Kevin Love, his first 3 ball. Rattles out. Strong-handed rebound by Gripped a lot of paint off that rim. 67-65. Thompson back cutting Kyrie Irving. Surprised he didn't take the shot. Kevin Love on the 3-ball miss. But Kyrie had the answer.
On top of that passing lane, and he couldn't get it to his offensive guy at the right time, and that's because LeBron was pressuring the passing lane.
So critical, as you always talk about. Deflection, though, by Marvin. Less than 6 minutes left. Can the Cavaliers hang on? Kyrie Irving turned the corner. Had to give it up. Love airs it out. Way off the mark. Good challenge by Zeller.
The whole team should be getting back, not just 1 or 2 guys.
Boy, Bellinelli 18 off the bench. A rare dunk for him. Irving strung out. Kevin Love on the block. Travel. That was cold-blooded. Walker back the other way. Rims it out.
See, they didn't let him have a free run coming off of that pick.
Yep.
They bumped him a little bit.
Ticking away towards 3 minutes to go. Kevin Love, though. Rebound. How about Walker up the ladder to get it? Here comes LeBron. Left-handed feed. Kevin Love, escape dribble. Sends it. The bottom!
Yes. Timeout. Got to attack him when he comes off the pick.
Remember, he came out of East Lansing primarily known because of his defensive prowess. Now a 2-way play. Kevin Love wide open. Sticks it for 3. You can hear a lot of
fist to him, and Kevin Love knocking it down deep in the Pepsi Center.
Jokic on the pass. That time he tried to force it. You heard Tristan talk about that. He takes chances with his passes. The average is almost 5 assists a game. Love a deep 3. Got it. That was from Lakewood.
On the floor real quick, Fred. They don't fool around. They are looking for the first opportunity to score.
9th in fast break and 8th in pace. Kevin Love on the misfire. Rebound to Thompson. Yusuf Nurkic, another big, but they didn't feel that Nurkic and Jokic could really play that well together. Thus, Plumlee comes in. Kevin Love feeling short again on that one after he hit his first 2.
Changed the complexion of the game with their scoring off the bench.
Denver's had 8 different players miss a fair amount of time with injuries this year. LeBron James against Nelson. Love stuffs into a spot but missed it. Back come the flashing ability, so he keeps you off balance.
It's going to come down to one thing. Every Cavalier player has to look in the mirror themselves and say, hey, I got to do my part.
Kevin Love on the miss.
The only way this is going to change.
78-66. I thought his angle was totally cut off.
I did too.
Kevin Love reeled it in. Shot clock at 10. JR picked up by Plumlee. See if they can post up Kevin Love. Mouse in the house as he goes right at Jameer Nelson, but he missed it. Shot he expects to make. He's a 50. He expects to make. He's a 53% shooter from hook shots. Nelson steps into one. Rims it out to Kevin Love. Here comes Kyrie Irving. Changing gears. Cutting Kevin Love. Backed it up the glass too hard. Chandler somehow got it. I don't know if he intended to go behind the back or not. Harris flips it up. No. I know you were wide open. He wasn't thinking about passing to you. He was headed this way. J.R. Smith puts it on the wood. Kevin Love, straight on 3. The bottom.
Yes.
Cavaliers
shot. We didn't see it all for the first 3 months. LeBron back and forth, and Zubac was there to possibly help alter. The reverse layup by LeBron off the rim. They'll get a fresh 24.
One of the things I was going to bring up in the keys tonight was second chance opportunities with a guy like Tristan Thompson. You got to make sure you keep him off the glass. Their 5-man defense.
The Cavaliers very slow getting back in transition. Kevin Love operating on top. They haven't had their core unit, their rotational 9 together for more than a dozen games this year. So Tristan Thompson, Lakers up against him now with 3, with 2 to shoot. Ingram, short corner 3. Zubac in there battling, but Thompson has the board.
I was going to say the Lakers are up, but they're shooting a high percentage, and the Cavs now at 50%. You know the Lakers aren't going to shoot 58% all game long.
That'll count if it goes. It goes. Boy,
there was only 2 on the clock.
That's just his 6th 3 of the year as he knocks it down from distance. Halfway through the second quarter, Lakers lead by 7. Their biggest lead of the game underneath. Love once, twice, free throw. Halfway through the second quarter, Lakers lead by 7. Their biggest lead of the game underneath. Love once, twice, free throw.
Good luck tomorrow and enjoy the Laker game, all right?
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
All right, guys, keep getting that. It's back to you.
All right, it's an 18-2 Laker run, and I hope some of you saw that WBC game last night at Petco with Team USA beating the DR in a thriller.
Did a good job of reading, using his left hand to knock down that pass, and the Lakers have their biggest lead of the game.
And a 22-5 run. Love trying to go baseline, stays with it, and he scores. Is that what
they have their biggest lead of the game?
And a 22-5 run. Love trying to go baseline, stays with it, and he scores. Is that what
they have their biggest lead of the game?
And a 22-5 run. Love trying to go baseline, stays with it, and he scores. Is that what for a travel, but he was deflected, so Kevin could control it again. Zubac, all the way blocked by Tristan Thompson. What a play by Thompson. That one nearly goes in the basket off of the deflection. Luke, boy, he had mixed emotions on that. Loved the fight of his team, how they stood up for each other, but did not like how the referees handled it, or that one of the staffers tried to keep Brandon Ingram away during the little quarter. Here comes Ingram. Kick it back out to Clarkson. Straight away 3. Short rebound to Thompson. That's his 6th of the game to go along with 4 points. James and Irving. Irving looks down and sees that he's in three-point country. Now he'll attack baseline. Shumpert to Love, left wing, downtown. Thompson was entangled
forward, so no way for him to be in position to defend that.
Ball out of bounds. Love. He'll get it right back. He'll try it from the other side. Same result. And again, Thompson best Zubac. That one is kicked by Clarkson. It'll be Nwaba threads it. Ingram, good pass to Brewer in the corner. But he can't hit the 3. Kevin Love alone to get the rebound.
But they made the right play. You get the ball to the open man like that.
LeBron taking charge. He's underneath again. And he can lay it up every single time. And Larry Nance bites on. Well, there's the
those rivalries.
There's the Dookie Kyrie Irving. Now leaving it over to LeBron James. Kyrie, the former #1 pick in the draft, as of course was LBJ. Here is Kevin Love. Kevin Love, he hits the 3 to beat the buzzer.
Having his best career scoring at 22 a night. First trip to the All-Star game, well deserved. Kevin Love flares out his first shot. Short off the iron, rebound to Gobert. And he gets pushed in the back. Two-man game clogged up. Now they force the switch. Kevin Love going bank. No, he knocked it straight in. Shumpert tees it up for 3. Rattles out to Love. Back up, down. There you go. All tie. Boris Diaw checks in now. Sometimes gets the start at the power forward spot. Interchangeable with Joe Johnson. Such a premier passer, we know that. Kevin Love inside. Speaking of premier passers, number 23. 11 in the quarter. He averages 7 a game.
Slow-mo is going pretty good right now.
And he's up this year shooting that 3 ball to 45%. Backdoor cut. Kevin Love feathers it in.
Yeah, that was a defensive mistake there.
So he's got 171 dunks this season. That's second in the league. Behind DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Love back out there. Chose not to against Gobert. LeBron James thinking about three. Love instead. Just short and wide left.
Especially talking early and often with Kevin Love. He's another guy he's got to get rhythm down with, and he's being very vocal right now in the huddles.
Yeah, great stuff down. Of course, Darren Williams, so respected.
Well, Fred, once a point guard, always a point guard.
Yeah, that too. And an all-star, of course, and a gold medalist. Kevin Love knew the clock. Rebound, swooping in is Gobert. Good pickup by Jefferson on the help. Joe Johnson for three. Gobert attack, couldn't finish it off. He was outnumbered. Irving hand on the swivel. Kevin Love, transition three. Nope, too firm. Back tap by Thompson, but off the chin of George Hill, controlled by Utah.
Goodness.
It's not like him. No. Very good jump shooter. LeBron, well timed with Thompson. The trailer, Kevin Love. Tries to bully Hayward off the glass. Beautifully kissed it home. Hayward taking his time. Great catch by Joe Johnson and shooting. Rebounds to LeBron James, looking down the floor, but Love was covered up. Now he goes to him anyway. Kevin taking his time. 6'10 against 6'7 against Joe Johnson. Tries to back him down. You see Johnson's strength, and the ball knocked away by Hayward. 2-on.
Over to Gary Harris. Harris pulls up, two-pointer, that's short.
Look for balls short early. That usually is a sign of fatigue.
Into Love, and he scores % from the field, which is outstanding. Now Gary Harris lets it go. Yes!
There you go.
Gary Harris, interesting with all the, man, it's going to be a steal for the Denver Nuggets with who had the highest plus-minus at +22. Bad pass, Cavaliers get it right
Take
back.
it for granted. He got into the paint, but never was a threat.
Love for three. Cavs 4-game win streak. It's going over the screens. Love. Good tough shot there, and the follow is good. Threes last night. Going to have to shoot well again tonight. LeBron lets it go. That's way off the mark. Love's got it. Coming in, and it's blocked by Arthur. So the guards have stepped up. Nuggets lead at 26-23. Take a look at the shooting and the three-point makes. Now Kevin Love with it. And it rims out. And it pops out to Jameer Nelson. Jokic against Williams. He's going to shoot right over the top, and it's short.
Little shots were dropping in last night. He's talking to himself tonight.
Jokic 4 of 7 shooting. He's got 12 points. Under 3 minutes to go. Love wants to post Gary Harris. And he threw it away right. Nuggets get organized on defense. Love for three. Missed it. Gary Harris has a chance. Line drives to the basket. It's too much windshield wiper stuff here. Terrell Arthur, long three.
They're great when they go in. They said they either shoot you in or they shoot you in the foot.
Cavaliers showing off now. Love, corner, got it.
You want to see how many shots they've taken this quarter and how many have been three-pointers.
You have that information. Love. That's good. Back to come in and up the tempo. LeBron guarded by Jameer. LeBron fade. No Love there.
Don't block him out.
Kevin Love's been hot. He misses there. Jokic. Penalty with 9:12 remaining. And thus leading to the big outburst. Love, turn, shoot. Yeah, he's got, this has been an odd year for Gary Harris. Hurt to start the year. He's had the ankle, he's had the groin. Just hasn't been able to shake it all off. And that's going to be a foul on Juancho.
Not have the ability to foul now. They had to play it straight up.
You can run through a screen. You can do some. If he gets the ball, you can certainly foul him. That's an on-ball foul. Yeah, and that's going to be a foul on Champ. Nuggets will fly home tonight. The U.S. Toyota locker room report is coming up next. Some interviews for you, and Thompson tips.
Shot, secure the defensive rebound, and get out in transition before Cleveland can set up their defense.
Cavaliers come off a win last night in Indiana, stopped the Indiana Pacers win streak at 7. Love is
a good rebounding team, a big team, even without Enes Kanter on the floor playing for this Thunder team, Chris.
Some teams have an identity no matter who their coach is. This OKC team has always been dominant on the offensive boards and the defensive boards. And with Westbrook averaging over 10, it seems like he did a great job saying, you know what, you just guard your man, we'll try to rebound, get in the passing lanes because he's just as dangerous of a passer.
Love passed down the 3.
Actually went through. Well, where's the transition defense for Cleveland? Certainly it takes your legs a while to get going after a back-to-back, and it's showing here early on in this game.
Kevin Love not able to hit.
Yoga, man, you still could give him 27 minutes, man.
And you wonder why I walk with a hitch? It's because of that. Thanks a lot, Isaiah.
We talk about Cleveland needing a facilitator. Well, OKC needs a facilitator. And in games like this, sometimes it may seem early he gets a little frustrated because no one can help him get his open shot.
Just under 3.5 remaining in this first quarter. And off the turnover, back come the Cavaliers. Irving with beautiful one bounce for Love. It counts. Shot could have taken that to the rim. He's 0 for 3 from the field, but that is already assist number 5.
Yeah, he's doing a little bit of everything else. Right in line with his triple-double numbers here. And he comes up with another.
They're 36 and 15. Playing well as of late. 4 straight wins. 6 of their last 7. Love fires it up and he draws the foul. Which is, Chris, that was all Reggie's idea.
Way to stir the pot, Mark.
Promoting this for days to our graphics department.
Oh, okay.
It's terrible.
I'm looking forward to our next game. I'll be calling you guys about 2 weeks early. Research.
Love is way off. You know, I'm glad we're playing.
Oh, my goodness.
Say that's a skills challenge or something. Did you see that dribble exhibition?
And now fires for 3. Half minute remaining first half. Love able to get ahead of the field.
In his seats, because obviously he was only there for 4 to 5 minutes, so he couldn't have been that loud or that demonstrative. We don't know, but I need to see more video evidence of that.
I think it could have been de-escalated with professionalism from the Knicks.
Having years of amazing accuracy, McCray with the air ball caught by Love, puts it up and in. Big and 8 assists. And that'll be number 26 of the season, which is incredible.
That's ridiculous in today's game. Seriously.
Love. Wonderful breakup as Westbrook. This is on a 3-point attempt, and ball's knocked out of bounds.
Turner and double T will jump it up. Won by the Pacers. Stolen by Liggins. Good hustle.
Good anticipation.
He assumed nothing, didn't he? Touch toss. Love. Escape dribble. Missed it. Looked good when it left his hand. Thompson saved it into the hands of Turner. Down the floor. 3. He's actually hit 33 triples this year, so you got to guard him all over the floor.
He's a good pickup for this team, Fred. I mean, he's going to be a solid player in the league.
Kevin Love, catch and shoot. Too firm. Rebound to the long arms of C.J.
You have to put a mark on his back. You can't leave him open.
He's a very streaky shooter, as we knew. Was as a Cavs, was as a Utah Jazz man. Here as well. Kevin Love looking for a foul. He drew it from Allen. Once you leave your feet, boy, he
couldn't hold on to it.
Here comes Kevin Love. Hard drive. And he paid the price. He knew some contact was coming. Pacers lead by 8 on a 12-2 assault. They're the 9th best three-point shooting team in the league. On the cut. Ellis at home. Larry Bird recently implored his team to stop pounding the basketball, and they listened. They're moving it a lot better. Kevin Love the fadeaway, and he hits it.
The series stands in Atlanta's favor, 2-1. Three very interesting games. The Hawks won both at the Q, and then Cleveland prevailed here, 135 to 130. A wild game that saw Cleveland hit 25 three-pointers, and that's how they're ball clubs this year. He started in OKC, went to Philly, and then to the Hawks at the deadline. And in 4 games against Cleveland, he's shooting 56%. Speaking of shooting, Kyrie Irving for Cleveland.
And that's why they're one of the lowest rebounding teams in the league, because they only have that guy who goes to the offensive glass consistently.
Tristan Thompson will rebound, but he don't rebound like Kevin Love does.
You're right.
Kyrie will lay it in.
Big again.
And that's just what Stinger was talking about, that spacing and the good ball movement, unselfish play, hallmarks of Coach Bud's offense. Kyrie connects. But you'll glad
Vucevic, double team. Alfred Payton. The rebound, Kevin Love. Long outlet pass to Irving. Fakes the three, drives it for the basket.
I mean, I wasn't tall. You know, I'm 6'2", right? And you had the 6'8" guys and everybody like Magic and them guys guarding me. So my thing was, I knew I had to go ahead and jump high.
Playoff spot. Lopez able to recover after Mirotic lost the handle. James behind the back for Love. Here's Irving for 3. And that J.R. Smith will throw in. Kevin Love playing with the 5 fouls, back on the floor. Here's Irving for 3.
Going to the playoffs on a good note. Well, kind of picking off where they left off with the month of March on that first one, and points in the paint. Another huge concern for this Cavs team is Detman with the finish there.
And 2 nice passes lead to a dunk. Your defense has got to be a little bit better than that.
Kyrie comes off that elbow pick and roll, able to get to
Out of their choosing. Irving. The escape dribble. Convenient banking hours in Charlotte. Picked up by Thompson on the backdoor cut. Look at the ball. Bodies move. Man. Plumlee missed it. He has a better position that time. Kyrie steps from the 3. The bottom.
Kyrie Irving.
So he's got
great team, but I think we're doing great so far. We just got to fight for 2 more quarters.
Thank you, Coach. Back to you guys. All right, thanks, Vic. An exchange of empty possessions. Now wide open look for Kyrie. That's not good.
Yeah, he just said.
Jokic coming in. A fake off the glass. No. Love has it. LeBron the dish. Kyrie for 3.
Beating it back out. Deflected by LeBron. 3-pointer no good by Dennis. LeBron will get it. And Michael, the guys that maybe you saw. Here's a leak out for LeBron and the home run toss from Love, and he lays it in.
That's him.
As we mentioned, as a Hawk, he's averaging 10.3 points and shooting 39% from three-point land. Free ball is good. Got the offensive rebound. Back to Hardaway. Leaking out LeBron. Tipped away right to him. Hardaway got a hand up.
3-point shooting. It's the long outlet again for the Love to LeBron James.
199 with 2:38 to play. Amon Shumpert stays on the floor. They lob it up to James.
Right back. Joffrey Laverne, who checked in a moment ago, was greeted, as you saw, by LeBron James very quickly.
And very rudely as Kevin Love finds
Yeah, fan night, Tuesday night, fan night. Watch the Rockets and Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, that's going to be another great game right there. I'm excited to watch that game also.
Great out of timeout play.
Yes.
And, you know, that's the paint to go along with the 13 fast break points. And, Kevin, it's going to be hard to beat anybody if you're going to continue to play that way. And the question, I love it. It just seems like his confidence and belief continues to grow.
He's playing like the MVP tonight, especially when you're playing against a guy like LeBron James. He's going on. Great finish by LeBron on the backdoor alley-oop.
Beautiful passing. Everybody touching it. LeBron sends it. Off the mark. Kevin Love, one-handed rebound. Back to the king. And he scored, and he's fouled.
Activity was the defensive play of the game. LeBron James, get that weak stuff out of here.
Boy, Batum passed up a wide-open three-one.
You're right, sure did.
LeBron on the cut. He's taken over.
He's going baseline, isn't he? No. Shoots over the top. Kevin Love sneaks in for the rebound. Bounce to LeBron. Well, Jokic is sitting there trying to block
his rookie season in the NBA.
Is that a long time?
Yeah, right. You know, Celtics trying to claw their way back in.
Well, like we say, though, this is the thing with Cleveland. They allow you. They play in peaks and valleys against a good team, so they give you a chance to come back.
Oh, Fry hits the three-pointer.
A lot of mobility, and I like the first step, strong first step.
And that's the difference. We've seen his aggressiveness since we saw him in November. 13-10. Long launch. We're tied! J.R. Smith. Julian Okafor and Nerlens Noel just biding his time. And now getting the opportunity to show what he can do.
Yeah, he's going to be a keeper for this franchise, just like Embiid will be when he gets back. And we know Ben Simmons is going to be there.
J.R. for three. Good-looking jumper.
Butler picked up on the switch. This is Zipser. Try to hand it off, and it's taken by Smith. Rondo went down, was able to recover. Leaves it open for J.R.
2 of 7. LeBron. Backside. J.R. Sends it in rhythm.
Yes.
Played this hard. In the 6 years or 5 years he's been in the league.
He's got the chance of a lifetime.
Yeah. And, well,
sticking with this team if he can.
But there's a lot of people get chances in a lifetime that don't understand.
Kyle Korver.
They were player coaches.
Yep, he was pretty good at it. Gary Harris.
Already the third or fourth three.
That's a nice pass.
See, already the third or fourth three Denver's taken in this quarter.